Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Zaza Graphics here. In this video we'll be creating this mock-up. Is it mock-up? Yeah, product design using Pixellab. Without any further ado, let's go straight to the tutorial. I use Pixellab for everything. Just Pixellab. I said Pixellab. It just might be. Let's go straight to the tutorial. If you join me for the first time, hit the subscribe button and just buckle up. So I have everything I need here. So the first thing is our background. We'll make it visible, then just come to crop. So when you bring in yours, it shouldn't be like this, so you just look for any place you want. I'll just put it somewhere around here, or press T, or anyway, we'll just put this here, then we'll stretch this out. Yep, then we just put this one here. Just make sure it's at the back. Beautiful. So this shadow, this one here, you notice my background is a bit blowy. Then I'll just try and make this not too much, but we can just position this side here a bit. Let me just reduce the opacity, not too much. Okay, all right, so I've locked it. So the next thing is bring in this. So we just come here and stretch this, make this 100. Okay, so I can stretch it a bit out. Let's look at the size. 102 is okay. So let me tamper with this saturation a bit. Okay, alright, so I have that there. I'll just put it this way, then I'll just lock it. So the next thing I'll be bringing is my I haven't brought in my perfume, so plus from gallery. Then now this particular thing we're doing, we'll be creating like a product. Oh no dear, we're creating a product like a short video slide using KineMaster. Now I'll make a tutorial in the next video, but this is just the story about how I created this. So just make sure it's at the center, then I'll move it on top like this. I want it to be located there because of some things we'll be doing. So we'll lock this. So the next one is this guy. I'll bring it to should have been okay, never mind, just put it. We can reduce the size, put it somewhere around here. Okay, so make sure we take it to the back of this guy. We copy it, come here, flip it here, and you can also do the same thing, but or you do it like this, and I'll lock it. Alright, so I'll be hosting a class for those that will be interested to graphic design training. It's 15,000. or those that's in Nigeria, 15,000 naira. So for those that are outside Nigeria, you can contact me for $15. Okay, I think I have this one here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I have it in already. So I strongly advise you get the course, because there are some things I'll be doing here which I'll just hide for you. Okay, I did in my original design that I just hid for you guys to see. I'll only unveil it in my master class, and there are some things you don't actually see people share, only in YouTube videos, but you see, you always share it in the masterclass. I just feel this thing is too big. Okay, so let's see. So if you're interested, my WhatsApp number is there in the video description. You can just chat, send me a DM, we'll just chat. You can join the course. It's a training, it's a course, so you can get it. It's 15,000 Nigerian naira. So come here and I'll definitely want to tamper with the saturation a bit, then this, because no, this is not where the light is, so if I can darken it a bit, it should be no problem. So the next thing is this other one. No, undo, did that one by mistake, bring it to the front. Now this one I'll just maybe add the saturation bits, then I'll maybe brighten it a bit. Now because of where I'll be putting it, that's why I'm doing that. It should be close to the light. So if I'm doing, there's a particular trick I did in the first one I did, but don't worry, we'll discuss that in the master class. So just put this one here. But however, there are some things let me just show you. Let me just show you how. There's this particular trick. Sorry, it's time for me to pray. Now, what I want to do was just to create like a draw tool, create a draw effect and just make it white. Okay, make it white. Oh, I didn't draw anything. Set my draw to white. You can leave the pen size there. So then I'll just start shading. Okay. Now there's a reason I'm doing this. I wanted to position this one behind that stick. Now there's a reason I'm doing this. Just going to add like a glowy effect around those sticks. However, there's other ways you can achieve that same effect. So I'm just going to put it here at its back. So we can just reduce the opacity. So it's not actually coming out the way because this is a tutorial, I don't want it to be too long. So I'll just leave it. So the next thing I'll be doing is bring in this sleeve. Okay, we'll send it to the front. So the next thing is I'll just reduce the opacity. Then the shadow, yours is black, so you just draw the strength. You can try different one. You can draw it here, and just click OK. I've already done it. I have variations of it. I tried different length, different one. So also I just chose the one that I'll be good with. So I chose a much lighter one. So I'll be sending it. So all you just did is just create one and press OK. Create one. can just adjust it again and press OK. You just see all the options. We just line like this. So the next thing is I'll just position it somewhere around here. So it's going to be like a reflection of, okay, I think this one is kind of much darker, so let's use this one. Okay, now definitely I'm gonna put it behind this one, so I can even position it. Okay, I've already okay, that I'll copy this and oh dear, not copy here. I'll flip it like this. So I think this shadow is too thick. I don't want the shadow to be too much, so I'll just use the lighter one. Now let's just stick with the lighter one. For both of the shadows. So you know it's beach and there are bamboo, this palm front around. So we've come there. Okay, we've locked. Just make sure if you're doing this thing, you're locking every of your elements. So the next thing is, let's look at the original design. And is there any other thing? Okay, so it's just create like a dark effect. So I'll come to my draw. Increase this draw is just like draw tool is like brush tool in Photoshop if you can. So let me increase this. Let's it's going to represent like the sun rays on our platform. So I'll come here and erase, click on my eraser, click back on the eraser. So if you want to erase, just click on the eraser and just, you see it's going to erase. Click back on it, or click back on the eraser to erase. It's going to maintain the same brush setting. So I'll click on OK. I'm good. So this one I'll just reduce the opacity to about 30. So it's going to help me like the sun reflection, you see it, right? So I'll just lock this. Alright, so I guess we've tampered with this. Let's increase the contrast a bit. Let's pop up the saturation. Now, seeing it already? Yes. Now, it's looking excellent. Alright. This is one thing about tutorials, is that you won't spend much time like the first time you create the design. So the next time is you just zoom in this guy here. So whenever you're trying to create manipulation in any software, just be mindful of your draw tool in your brush, because you need it very well. So I'll just increase the blow, just increase the pen size, just tap on it. So once I've done that, I'll just position it this way. Okay. Okay, so it's just gonna appear like a shadow. Okay, you don't want it to be too much, too obvious. The shadow is very good whenever you're creating your design. So I'm just trying to do something. Okay, let me just try and do this. The blow, shadow, draw around. Don't make it too much. Okay, so alright, so I have this. I can just, this is the opacity. So you're just going to create like a dark shadow effect right on the base of it. So the next thing is also the draw tool again. Okay, this time not too blurry, but you can just leave it, then you just draw on. Okay, now okay, okay, now I want to adjust this thing here. Okay, now we have this. So the next thing we do is just send it back, just lock it. Now it should be under the shadow. So we'll just come here and reduce the, in short, you can just get rid of the opacity. Then just come to this, remember those shadows we created that time. So I can just zoom in. So I'll try and play with those ones. I know I asked you to create some. Okay, so I'll just leave this one here. Yes, let me leave this one. So we are almost done. We are almost done. So let's just look at the one we're trying to replicate, this one, and let's just put it off. So the next thing is I'll be playing with some of my stickers. And if you, in case you don't have this my Pixel Lab, just go to my Telegram channel, you'll see it there. It is highlighted. This one does not have emboss problem. Subscribe to my channel if you join me for the first time. Put on the post notification bell so you can get notified if I post new video on YouTube. So I'll just use this sticker. Don't worry, just stick with this. Don't worry, baby. So we have that here. So duplicate, 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 So I may not be putting something, sorry, the light reflection may not get to that side. That's why I'm putting it there. So just come here and lock all these guys. Make sure you lock in them. So there is still other sticker I'll be making use of. So one other sticker. Now I just found out this sticker and I find it to be very interesting. I would have loved to send you this stickers I'm using, but just why not just get this Pixel Lab I'm using. We have tons of tutorials I'll be doing very soon. You really want to step up your Pixel Lab, your graphic design game, subscribe for the course. It's really gonna help you. So I don't need those effects, that's why. What I just need is just the center. Okay, I think I'll just stick with it like this. Alright, so we are done. No, we are not done. There's still something important. Now remember, we did a bit of effect. We did some effects there. We're not putting sun, so it will not sound very well. You're not using the sun after creating effect 4. So I'll just send it to the back, but this time send it ahead of that bamboo. This tree added there, let it just be there in front of it. So you just save your image, save as ultra. Let's see how many minutes. 23 minutes. Subscribe to my channel if you're joining for the first time. Put on a post notification bell, and let's see Photoshop Express. Okay, so this is what we just did now. Alright, so I've never noticed it, just this lens flare. I guess this lens flare was too obvious. It was just too obvious compared to, let's look at this first one I did. However, so let's look at the filters. So come to adjustment, just come to slide. So the red one, I'll increase it to about 40. No, I'll increase it to 33 or 34. Then the green, then the blue, let's leave it this way. So let's leave it this way. So I'll come to adjustment, I'll pop up the clarity, pop-up, sharpen it, then reduce the color noise, reduce the DAs. Okay, I love adding green. 5. I'll use my exposure. Okay, so increase the contrast. Highlight. There's too much white in the image. Shadows. White. Saturation. Vibrance. So I'm just thinking of looking at these DAs. It's okay. So if there be anything I'm still looking at is this lens flare beneath this. So we are good with all these elements, so I can just come here. Okay, so we are good. We are good. We can just save our design. Just let my Photoshop Express loads finish. Oh, there's still like eternity. Okay, so we are good. So I'm just trying to add something. So I was not seeing that particular effect. The option overlay. I have some overlays that I can just add. Some lightnings overlay that I just added to just spice it up a bit, but it's actually not bringing out the option. Alright, so that's all for this particular video. You can just come to your save option and just save this work. So this is the overlay. Now I can just add anyone, either light effects, or let me use this. So you can just reduce the strength. So you can just play around. The overlay effect is bringing. Now you need your data on to be able to use this particular feature. You can only, the only certain is that you can just apply just one to an image, just one to an image. Okay, so I'll just apply that one there because of that sundry. Then this guy here, and click on see. First is doing concept. Right, so the person in the next video is doing concept. Right, so the person in the next video.